Do you wanna be? Yeah. Happy? Do you wanna be free? Yeah. Man, what's up with y'all, man? It's Nubie. And I'm back again. See the tiger? Kiss the tiger. Listen. One of the main things for me, bro, was like falling back in love with myself. You know what I'm saying? Getting out of a space where I was feeling like I wasn't enough. Getting out of a space where I was feeling like I had to take on certain shit, this and that, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I figured out life in itself is a journey, bro. So whether you want to take that journey by yourself, with family, with friends, loved ones, however you want to do it, man, you just gotta take the journey. And you know, like even outside of the spiritual shit, outside of the religious shit, you know, I had to go and learn how to, for one, I had to go fetch myself down because somebody ran off with me. You know what I'm saying? I had to go fetch myself down. And after that, I had to relearn myself. And then I had to mature in some areas, in some ways, while still being able to keep my youthfulness. You see what I'm saying? And now it's to the point where it's like, I value my inner child so much, bro, that I don't even let nobody get close to the nigga. I don't let nobody get close to the nigga. All the shit my inner child used to, hell, I'm 30 years old, bro. I'll be 31 on 420. Nigga, I still go buy coloring books and color. I still create my own music. I still create my own, you know, fashion ideas. I still, you know, I don't really engage in the athletics or sports like I used to, but every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I would get a basketball shoot for 20, 30 minutes by myself with my headphones in and shit like that, you know? For me, I just realized that you go through stages in life, right? And it's how you treat yourself through those stages, what seeds you sow throughout those stages, you know? And it's like, during my journey, I done been broken down so many times that even if I feel like I'm at the top, bro, I still feel, or even when I am at the top, I feel like it's still nowhere to go but up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done been down bad, like a lot of y'all, and there's nothing wrong with that. That don't mean I gotta go tell everybody about that shit. I mean, I try to with y'all. I try to be as transparent as I can, you know. But the funny thing is, whenever I express whatever I'm going through or this or that, you know, I figured out I was around so many narcissistic people that they want to take that shit on too. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy to me. I just don't get it. I don't get how people could be so self-centered and narcissistic that they want to take on your bad shit. And don't get me wrong. It depends on what the relationship is and what the understanding is. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they take it on because they love you. They want to help relieve you of that shit, this and that. But it was like, man, I was looking around, I'm like, man, I'm fighting so hard to be secluded by myself and shit, but people fighting so hard to, you know, still try to steal whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how can I put it? I was watching Moesha the other day, right? And like Hakeem, the nigga Hakeem was dating like some grown woman or whatever, and Moesha was just like, she gonna use you for everything you got, Hakeem, da 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 da. And the first thing that popped in my mind was like, that nigga ain't got nothing. That nigga come to your house every day, he eat it from your house if you're familiar with the sitcom. That nigga eat at your house every day, come to your house every day, You see what I'm saying? You take the nigga to school. Anytime y'all go function, he ride with you. You know what I'm saying? So what can this older woman really, like, use that nigga for? You know what I'm saying? Besides his youthfulness, I guess. But outside of that, I say that to make a point of, like, you just gotta be very, very self-aware. Cause I mean, that nigga Hakeem, he ended the relationship. That nigga crazy. He crazy, bro. He crazy. He met her and she went inside of the little store he was working at, bought a hat like this for her dad, and that hoe was like $136 or something like that. What? What? Nigga, that's, hey, look. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I done been in that before and shit. Like, nigga, that's a lick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lick. She spent $140 on a hat, man, and she trying to fuck with me, and I'm at my next door neighbor friend house every day, eating and gallivanting, and you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna stick with this lick. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? However, I'm saying all this shit to say, like, bro, you just gotta know you. You just gotta know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to somebody, and you know, I was telling them, like, what I was going through and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting in my truck, been in this truck for like 4 or 5 days now, at this gas station. You know, I ain't really had nowhere to go. I ain't really got nothing coming in, this and that. I don't know what's going on with the job and shit. And I'm like, well, this is what happened with the job. Like, I was popping till I wasn't. You know, they set me down like I'm a criminal now. And then, you know what I'm saying, everything I had, I lost. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, I'm just kind of like, just going through it right now. Because I already know where I'm headed next. You know what I'm saying? She was just trying to give me like some words of encouragement and this and that. I was like, look, I'm not looking for no sympathy or empathy or nothing like that. Like, nigga, shit, where I'm at right now, I'm so low. Ain't no other choice but for me to look up. Ain't no other way for this shit to go but up. You know what I'm saying? Even if it go down some more to the level where I think it can go down, it'll still be a transition up for me, because, you know what I'm saying, now I won't have to worry about X, Y, Z and ABC. I just, you know what I'm saying, like, but at the end of the day, that's how I deal with it. It's like, she was just like, well, yeah, that's it, that's good, yeah, you right. She kind of laughed, like, yeah, you right, you ain't got no choice but to go up. I'm like, yeah, but another way I explained to her, I'm like, man, I'm just dealing with some shit that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just dealing with some shit that, you know, I, like, did a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, in all reality, I don't know who I crossed this bad to be, like, this point, this low in my life or whatever, but, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, whatever I did in the past is what I did in the past, you know? And whatever I'm going through now, I'm really just, only my body is tracking this shit, but my mind is like another 3 to 5 years down the line. Like, I'm already moved on. I've already moved on out of this shit. You know, from the moment my truck moved from this spot, I already know what my next steps are to give me where I'm going next. And she was just like, I don't understand what you mean. I'm like, look, man, it's like this. Once you realize that you can really live in the future, bro, then your present is really null and void. Your past really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The past is really just a reference of, like, all right, this is what I know worked, this is what I know didn't work, shit like that. Like, I kind of mastered it to the point where it's like, all right, whatever seeds I'm sowing right now, when I start getting that karma, when that karma come back in, or come back around, you know what I'm saying, to cash out on, for one, I'm gonna make sure it's good karma. But for two, I'm not gonna get caught up in that good karma like I did last time. Last time I got caught up in the good karma, I'm like, man, shit, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, $2,500 for what? Sure, I don't give a fuck. That hoe coming right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you wanna go do what and spend what? I don't give a fuck. That shit coming right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, You want to go do what tonight? All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I got it coming in. But I wasn't, which is nothing wrong with that. But the problem was that I wasn't sowing nothing in that season of good karma to reap from, you know what I'm saying, down the line. And that's why the shit kind of, you know what I'm saying, was a drop. Like I said, I was popping till I wasn't. And when I wasn't popping, nigga, I'm talking about everything. Everything. But also, even with the madness of that going on, like, the reason why I was able to keep my sanity in it was like, man, I already understand how cycles move in my life. And as I was explaining to my birth mother, you know what I'm saying? Cause she like, it's not making sense to me. You saying you get money, you saying you're making money, but your life not really reflecting it. Like, well, for one, I don't even live here no more. So while I was getting it, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't here, I was gone. That's why I want to be here, because I know my promise that God got for me, I don't want to say it ain't here around my family and shit, but it's not here, it's meant for me. Like, it's meant for me. It's not coincidental for me that anytime I'm at home, I really gotta put it in to get something out, versus shit, I might just go 1 or 2 states away for a random weekend, nigga, and you know what I'm saying? That shit just be coming to me. You know? So it's like, the way I see it, bro, whatever I'm reaping or whatever I'm sowing right now, whenever that shit come in as good karma and I start reaping good benefits, I now know to be mindful to continue to let's take this season of good benefits and good harvest. Let's plant some more. Like, let's plant some more. We ain't just gonna take the good harvest and eat that shit up and cook it up and eat it up, you know what I'm saying, till it's all gone. We're gonna sow some more. We're gonna take a portion of that shit. We're gonna sow some more good shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna eat some of that shit, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep it like a wheel, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it like a wheel. It's gonna keep going in. It's gonna keep coming in. It's gonna keep coming in. We shell something out, keep coming in. You know what I'm saying? And that's not just in terms of money. That's in terms of energy. That's in terms of time. That's in terms of, you know what I'm saying? Just everything. So, the thing that I love the most about me right now, bro, like, somebody snatched up my inner child too. You know what I'm saying? Or I departed from my inner child. I went out, I fetched that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Healed that nigga. And you know what I'm saying? I fucking love my inner child to the point where it's like I'm selfish with him now. Like, I'm 30 years old, bro. I still go out, buy coloring books. I still create my own music. I still, you know what I'm saying, draw, sketch, and all that shit. I still create my own fashion ideas, shit like that. Like, I still do all of these things behind the scenes. I just don't share that shit with the world no more, because I figured out that is my inner child. That's when I tap into my inner child, that nigga is the creative one. This one's not the creative one. You know what I'm saying? Like, this version of myself is not the creative version. You know what I'm saying? This version of myself is the very logical, intellectual, kind of mature, you know what I'm saying? But it's like mature, but I'm still so much in love with my inner child that it's gonna seem like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm very selfish with him. I don't really let that nigga outside, bro. I don't really let that nigga go on play dates no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga, all he needs is a corner, and he make magic, bro. And I'm not calling myself a magician or a wizard or nothing like that. You know, if somebody want to stick that label on me, that's on them. That's just how they see me. That ain't how I see me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thankful. I'm just really thankful. I'm just really, 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 really thankful. And I just feel like the shit that I've been through, about 40% of it was self-inflicted, but it wasn't even self-inflicted to the point to where it's like I'm something to cry over, like it's something to cry over. Nah, bro. It was self-inflicted because it was a matter of me really breaking down my life and analyzing it and saying, all right, these are the cycles that I go through. I was talking to my biological mother, my birth mother. And she like, you say you're making money and all this and that, but your life not really reflecting it. Every time I see you, you still in that old beat up truck, this and that, woo woo wham. I'm like, I told her, I'm like, I am not, I said, I understand what you're getting at, but at the end of the day, I'm not willing to build nothing here where the rest of my family is at. Like, I'm not willing to build nothing here because I understand what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And long story short, I mean, that shit did end up happening. Like, and that's what I told her. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay working on the road, and when I come in town for a couple of days, you know what I'm saying, I'll find somewhere to lay my head for 1 or 2 nights before I go back on the road for a month or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, the cycle has been that, you know, I'll do this, I'll go get some, and this and that. But like, how I explain it to her, I really say, I was like, it's like this. Since I'm working a job, I understand it's somebody else's money, right? Right. So somebody else is paying me, right? Right. Well, me, I'm too much of an individual. So when I work for other people, that shit only works for so long. And then, you know what I'm saying, either I'll do something that they don't like, or I'll just do something that's wrong and this and that, and then everything come crumbling down. So why not ride this fucking ride as long as I can, to where I ain't, you know what I'm saying, to where, but most importantly, not start nothing new here. Because if I start something new here, and the cycle happen again, down to be assed out back to zero again, right? So this time when I went through it, that shit was like a breeze. Don't get me wrong, it was a couple days and nights where it was just like a little overwhelming, like damn, all right. But in the grand scheme of things, I didn't really have, I'm gonna say, like, I ain't have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have nothing to lose because I ain't gonna get nothing. I ain't gonna get no big fancy house, no big fancy car. I ain't gonna accumulate a bunch of fucking monthly bills, all this shit. So really, when this ride is over, I'm gonna be able to step off of the ride, and I don't have to worry about the, well, now I gotta stress to keep this, I gotta stress to keep that. Like, bro, I just played it smart. I played it smart. Kinda dumb, but smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, man, one of the main things, I slowed down with the tarot readings and the general readings and all that shit, like watching them, not because it was just overwhelming or anything like that, but I stopped because that shit got to a point where it's taking up too much of my mental. It was taking up too much of my mental space. And at the end of the day, I realized I'm sitting here watching those readings and shit. And if anything, that shit was just creating baggage because it was forcing me to think about people, places, and things that I kind of already removed myself from. So it's like, and don't get me wrong, I ain't never did it to cross-watch nobody. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't cross-watching for anybody or nothing like that. It was just, it was more of a teaching thing for me. Like, it was a teaching / learning thing for me, you know what I'm saying? So, I had to cut that shit out, because I'm like, damn, alright, anytime one of these readers say a sign or this or that, it would immediately make me think of somebody that I would have known, or somebody that I knew in a past life or shit like that. But then when I get down to the basis of it, it's like whoever the person that might pop up in my brain, or the people that pop up in my brain, I'm not interacting with them. We don't speak, we don't talk, we don't see each other, we don't nothing. We don't kick it, we don't dance, we don't skate, we don't nothing. So it's like, what's the point, bro, when I could just be pouring all that energy into me? You know what I'm saying? Like pouring all that energy into me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for instance, I had one on an interview last week. Or maybe it was this week. What's today? Yeah, I want to interview this week, and it's like a group interview, but at the end of the day, like after 5 minutes of showing up, I already knew I should have never came. You know what I'm saying? Like I already knew this shit not about to work out. Like this is not where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? This is not where I'm supposed to be. And when they called me back, the girl was like, yeah, we want to bring you in for another interview. If that's something you're interested in, you know, a couple people got hired off of the first interview, but we want to bring you in again. I just kind of chuckled and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'm all right. You know, like, I thank you for the consideration, but like, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of like, let's just be honest now. Let's just, a little moment of pause, like a little silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was just like, well, okay, if you change your mind, you know, we'll have another event and this and that, and we'll reach back out. And I'm like, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. But for me, it's like, I'm not forcing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm already somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? Like my mind is somewhere else, and this is not in line with what I'm trying to do or where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just really been biding my time lately. I just been biding my time. I did a bunch of legal shit to get my ducks in a row. It's not no get rich overnight, get rich quick scheme or nothing like that. It actually requires work and everything, you know. But I mean, it'll be worth it. It'll definitely be worth it, you know. So it's like, for me, either way it goes, you be stressing me for time. You know, can't you see I'm trying to climb? Hey, nigga, why you acting like a bitch? If you scared to take a chance, how the fuck we gonna get rich? But I mean, honestly, man, it's just about, man, like I just over the traditional shit, like in the sense of like how we as citizens of this country kind of maneuver the job market and finances, shit like that. Like the traditional ways, I'm kind of over that. Like, not even kind of, I'm really just over that, because I mean, not for nothing, it's just not a lot of security in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of security in there. And that's one of the main things that, you know, I kind of see these younger generations being groomed and grooming themselves how to get around. Like, they're really going to change shit. Like, they really going to change shit. You know what I'm saying? About how finances are made, how people earn livings and shit like that. Like, if y'all think it's crazy with all these young people, you know what I'm saying, these young millionaires, these young people who's making that's under 20, that's under like 25, that's making 6 figures a year, if y'all think that's impressive now, just watch and wait. In the next 5 to 7 years, like, y'all are gonna really see, you know what I'm saying? And really by the time they're around 40, so by the next 10 years, like, it's really gonna be common. You're gonna fully understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, bro, I was like, I ain't gonna tell y'all that story. Y'all need to know all my business. But at the end of the day, bro, dig your heels into something that you know is meant for you and watch how that shit transform your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. One thing about me, bro, I had to learn, you know what I'm saying? I stopped putting a lot of shit on God, if that makes sense. Not saying I don't believe in God, not saying I don't believe on him, but I had to learn to stop putting shit on God. You see what I'm saying? Like, things that I can do myself, I don't need to put that on God. I'm wasting my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just have to get out here and do the work. So for me, by the end of this year, I ain't gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? And by here, I mean here in Texas. Like, I'm really not. Now I really don't care. I'm not gonna be here. It's not fated for me. You see what I'm saying? It's really not fated for me. Like, alright, cool. There was a game of chess that popped off. I was winning at first, and then shit caught up, and then, you know what I'm saying, got sat down, this and that. But through this whole thing, the main thing that's been saving me is these videos and my voice. You know what I'm saying? They tried to jam me up on a bunch of like just fraudulent shit, bro. They tried to jam me up on a bunch of fraudulent shit, and it had me down for a minute. And I even stopped making videos, but then one day, made videos, express everything, how all this shit is some bullshit. Bro, I look up, I ain't even in the system no more. You know, I'm not telling nobody to go against the justice system, go against the government, nothing like that, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point in my life, bro, I was there, I was in it, I was doing that. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm one of the lucky ones where it's like, nigga, I still got my freedom and I still got my life. You know what I'm saying? Now, did I get everything else that was taken from me? Nah, but I ain't crying over it. I ain't sad over that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm just grateful that, you know, I have it in me to be able to speak up whenever I know I'm being done a certain way. And in this case, that shit saved me. You see what I'm saying? I went from, you know what I'm saying, having multiple things going on concurrently to speaking my truth in a video for about 40-45 minutes. And then, like, for the last 2-3 weeks straight, bro, I've been checking this shit every day. I've been checking the system every day. Ain't nothing in there. That shit ain't got no record of me. Like, you know, there's still minor, like, there is a little record, like, of bookings and shit. But as far as, like, cases and all that other shit, that shit is non-existent. That shit do not exist. You know what I'm saying? That shit do not exist. That whole disappeared, vamoosed in the thin air. You know what I'm saying? My Bells bonds ain't track shit down. Courthouse can't track shit down, saying ain't nothing there, this and that. So it's like, man, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Like, I'm celebrating. Like, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very happy about it. So, just want to let y'all know, bro. Anything's possible. Anything's possible, bro. And I don't know, I'm just trying to get back in the groove of it. Getting back in the groove of this podcast, getting back in the groove of cutting these vids. So this one a little short today, sporadic, all over the place. But, you know, we getting back into it. So I'll talk to y'all next time, man.